Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here today from my phenomenal figures. In this video today we've got a Legends action figure setup. It's not the biggest action figure setup, but it is a good one. I did spend some time doing this. I've been doing this for like the past 2 days. We've got some Legends for an action figure setup. I thought I'd change things up a little bit, and I only really use Legends wrestlers figures for this setup. So we'll start with the ones on the outside of the ring, then we'll get to the ones on the inside of the ring. But yeah, we also do have a possibly the Star Wars character tier list video. I'm gonna try get at this out this week. Somewhere this week, that video will be out, and I'll also have Saturday night's main event predictions as well. So yeah, be looking out for those videos. Reviewing Saturday night's main event, most likely won't be doing a review on it, but there will be a predictions video. Here we got one of my favorites, kind of hard to get, but we got Bret the Hitman Hart giving the glasses to the kid. I love that setup. I think it looks absolutely incredible. Sick. I love that one. There's a shot of that one. Here we got Batista about to do a power bomb to Rey Mysterio, the legend Rey Mysterio. We got Batista about to power bomb Rey Mysterio right onto the mat, right onto the mat of the, right onto the concrete, right onto the ground. He's about to power bomb him. Love the look of that one. There it is one more time. Let's just go down here. Batista about to do a powerbomb to Rey. There it is. Let's move on. Here we got Goldberg driving Brock Lesnar into the post. He's driving Lesnar into the post. Goldberg. 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 I'd love to see Goldberg face Gunther and Braun Breaker. I want his last match to be against Braun Breaker, but I think it's going to be against Gunther instead. But I'd rather see him face Braun Breaker, to be honest, than Gunther. Because Braun Breaker is very like Goldberg. You know, he does the spear. He's big. He's like, doesn't really have the most personality. He just goes in there, spears people, and barks. And Goldberg just kind of does the same thing. But Braun Breaker's a 10 times better wrestler than Goldberg. Here we got Rey Mysterio hitting that move on Eddie Guerrero. I always kind of not really sure what the move is called, and always like think about what's this move called. But it's like the move where Rey kind of dives on you, where like both of his legs, and he kind of hits you. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's a hard move to describe, but we got Rey Mysterio taking out Eddie Guerrero onto some chairs. You guys know the move. If you watch WWE, you will know the move that Rey Mysterio is doing. Booyaka. Here we got the game. Triple H doing a pedigree to Randy Orton on to the steel steps. There's that one. Here we got the Undertaker about to do a tombstone pile driver onto Ric Flair, and he's about to go straight onto the ground. There's that one. Rest in peace, Ric Flair. Moving on to the ones in the ring. Here we got Kane about doing a tombstone pile driver to Paul Bearer. He's doing a tombstone pile driver to Paul Bearer. There's Kane. You can't even see his eyes from here. And then Ozzy Osbourne, the Undertaker. I think this head scan looks like Ozzy Osbourne, but I used it anyways. We got Undertaker who's handcuffed to the ropes. He just has to look on as Paul Bearer gets tombstone pile drived through the ring. There is that one. I thought I kind of got a little creative there with the handcuffs. I thought it looked cool. Here we got Papa Shango hitting Ultimate Warrior with his necklace. I like that one. Pretty cool. He's hitting him over the head with that skull necklace of his. There's that one. There's Papa Shango. Hard to get a view on the actual face of the figure, but there it is. I like that one. I think it turned out really, really good. I'm a big fan of that one. I love those two Ultimate figures as well. That 2-pack is just sick. Their entrance gear is just incredible. And there it is. Moving on from that one. Here we got Sandman using a barbed wire bat. As you can see, Sandman is already busted open himself. And Jon Moxley is just bloodied up after this match that he's had with Sandman. And I thought, you know what? Jon Moxley's very like Sandman. They're both very extreme. Jon Moxley fits ECW perfectly well. Like, Jon Moxley is like an ECW wrestler. He's absolutely extreme. And I thought, I know, Jon Moxley's not a legend wrestler. He's also an AEW. But I just thought, who would I make Sandman have a match with? And I was just like, you know what? I'll use the extreme man himself, Jon Moxley. And as you can see, I even put some blood on the barbed wire, and then I wrapped it around the kendo stick. The kendo stick did break, but I will glue it. So yeah, there's that setup, and there's a look at the blood on Sandman's face, as you guys can see there. I like that one though. Looks sick. Here we got Hulk Hogan, brother, and he's about to slam Gobbly the Gunk. And he's about to slam Gobbledygunk, or I forgot his name. I think that's what his name is. Down on the mat. Yeah, Gobbledygook or Gunk. But yeah, he's about to slam him down on the mat. It's most likely to be the thumbnail, as I just think that looks sick. Got Hogan brother in the middle of the ring, about to slam him down. Stone Cold Steve Austin doing a Stone Cold Stunner to Johnny Knoxville. I know Johnny Knoxville's not a legend wrestler, but I thought, you know what? Stone Cold, he's the type of guy who would do a Stone Cold Stunner to Johnny Knoxville. He'd take out Johnny Knoxville, so I did that. Here we got Yokozuna. Yokozuna is taking out Rikishi with Rikishi's own move in the corner, as you guys can see, and Rikishi's just getting absolutely squashed there. I like that. Sting is laid out on the table, and Jeff Hardy's about to jump onto Sting there. And here we got Shane McMahon, who is about to jump. There's Shane. It's not really focusing on Shane McMahon. I don't know why. Shane McMahon about to jump onto The Undertaker onto a table. That was the action figure setup. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, motherfuckers. Brother.